We're going to go into the second game of this ace. Right now it's a 1-up for Liquid Hero. Let's go ahead and get there. So it is none other than the Shadow Temple. Top middle position we have the purple Zerg. Empire Violet, bottom middle. We got the blue Protoss, Liquid Hero. And of course I'm joined by my Peruvian Amor, aka
CatZ.
Thanks. Nice. See that synergy we got going there? CatZ.
Yeah, we didn't even practice.
God damn it! I should have just joined Root from the beginning.
I know,
think how different life would be if I joined Root from the very beginning.
It would have been so much different because we asked you to join right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now there's awkwardness in the air because you're.
Well, you know, I had to stick with Kwai Rice and TT1. That's why. I mean,
no, that's not why.
That's why, bro.
You didn't join Fnatic right away. Yeah, let's make this awkward right now.
So we got we got Violet up here, who is yeah. I apologize for that. I'm gonna just say that. I don't regret it.
When we first started Root, we weren't that big of a team, and then when we got big, you were like, "Hey, do you guys still want me?" And then
no way, I didn't say that, you little liar. You are such a.
It's okay.
You're a bad mannered bear, man.
It's okay.
Yeah, I actually begged for a position in Root, didn't I?
You didn't beg for a position in Root. You just got recruited in Fnatic before, like. It was like, all right, Andre, we kind of offered you this before, and now you want it? Fine. Well, you'll have to show us that you're worth it and you were doing that.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen at home, I never actually asked to be on Root.
After 2 weeks. Yeah, you did.
No way.
Oh my god, I'm gonna dig
okay, you dig.
Right now.
You dig. You won't find anything, sir.
Yeah, you cast.
I'll cast, you dig. Okay, so I'm going solo cast. It is going to be a 14 pull that actually popped out here. This is completely standard on the Shadow Temple. Something.
I formatted my computer.
Oh yeah. Good.
Right,
good job,
you
bro.
knew. Oh yeah.
Okay. I would have called, dude. I would even bet you right there. I would have bet you. And I know you are probably the biggest degenerate gambler in the StarCraft universe.
Degenerate gambler in StarCraft.
I don't mean to say that in a bad way. That's actually really good, man. It just shows your commitment.
Yeah, it actually is really good.
It shows your commitment. And that's something that we don't really get in StarCraft these days. Commitment. So thank you for being so committed to something, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go for no gas this game.
Indeed.
It's last.
And
by the way, I think that answered our questions as to why he was getting the gas, because it's so inefficient. It was because of like he had premeditated going for that Baneling bust apparently.
Yeah. It was just a really freaking weird Baneling bust. Let's be honest, dude.
Yeah. It wasn't very good. Maybe the nerfs got to him.
It was just poorly executed, obviously. Well, it all came down to, obviously, Hero scouting it out. Maybe if there was a little hole, then yes, he would have been able to do something, but there was no hole.
Yeah, a lot of indecision there. You could tell because he exploded the Banelings on the Cybercore and the Gateway, and that wasn't bad. The bad part was he didn't follow up with the links, just attacking either one of them or both of them. He could have taken one of them. It's likely that Hero would have dropped the force field. It's still likely that he would have or could have saved it, but you know, at least Violet would have stood a chance if he managed to take it out. Instead, he just exploded the Banelings, and he was like, all right, well, here's some Banelings, and I guess these 40 links that I made are just not gonna have any use. And you know, that's I mean, he never used the links, so might as well sacrifice them to try to catch back. I don't know. Starport's going up.
Yes, indeed. And, you know, we've seen this actually be very popular, this type of light Void Ray pressure with Phoenixes, and then you followed up with that Void Ray plus Stalker plus Sentry plus Zealot type of composition. And on this map in particular, let me tell you, it is so good because there's like 10 million destructible rocks to actually charge up, actually 2 to charge up on for that Void Ray. You can go to the, obviously the gold expansion and the top left, you can see that destructible rocks on the bottom. So the Void Rays actually have a lot of capacity to do so much if they're actually, you know, used in conjunction with some sort of gateway unit. But we'll see. We'll keep an eye on all that. Actually, Spore Crawler is going out like crazy. So, oh, Violet does actually see this. And the first unit is going to be Phoenixes. How do you feel about Phoenixes as the first unit?
I don't mind him too much. I think if we see the Phoenixes first, that's because he's going to stay on Phoenixes, though.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to get a greater number of Phoenixes and try to harass with them and then try to keep map control with them. And just try to transition from there, maybe take a fast third. You know, Phoenixes are the kind of unit that are not really easy to attack onto, despite, you know, it's a lot of people may think, okay, I'll just make a lot of roaches and kill them. Well, it doesn't work like that. And if they make a Void Ray, you know, it makes things so much harder, especially with someone that has the potential perfect force fields like Hero does. So I don't mind the Phoenixes at all. I think they're a good I think they're a good option, and it's totally underused.
Alright, well, there you have it. You can see the 3rd and 4th gas is being taken by Violet. Let's go and look at Hero. He already has his 3rd and 4th gas. He's actually taking down those destructible debris, and he's upgrading +1 right now. So +1 is underway. He does have the capacity for some sort of combination, although I don't. Well, there's the extra 2 gateways over here, and the the Twilight Council. He's actually getting Blink. That's
this is strange.
Very weird choice considering, look at his army composition right now. It's all sentries and zealots. And more zealots.
Well, it's a bunch of sentries. I think that might be the purpose of the Phoenixes, just to provide vision and maybe Blink to the 3rd and attack on the natural or something like that. It's definitely a strange build. I like that he only made 2 Phoenixes. I don't like it at the same time. I like it because there's a ton of spores. I guess there aren't that many. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's really confusing what Hero's doing. You know, just those 2 Phoenixes are like not even enough to kill a drone. So they have to be just for spotting. Like, he has to have a greater plan in mind. Like, I like that he stopped at 2 because I like that he's switching it up so fast. And that he's taking such a fast 3rd, but 2 don't, like, you know, one more can actually harass.
Yeah.
2 Phoenixes are just kind of floating around and they can scout.
Yeah, and it looks like a Hydralisk count actually popping out from Violet. And I actually like this army composition, especially against his opponent who isn't really anywhere near. I take that back. He's almost near Colossus. Okay, so Robotics Bay and the Robotics Facility has been placed. I didn't actually notice that until recently, but okay, so maybe, you know, Violet is actually walking into Hero's trap at this point. I'm not sure why these Hydralisks were made, though. I originally liked it against a Mass Gateway all-in type of deal, but I don't think you should get any more Hydras. And no, it's just going to be Roaches from here on out. So okay, I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I think that Violet might have thought the same thing that I was thinking and just being like, what, 2 Phoenixes? Nah, he's making mass error of his starboard, you know? He's just not showing it. Like, there's no way he can tell. So I think that's his backup plan. I definitely don't like the Hydras from an outside perspective because I'm watching what Hero's doing. But I can understand them. Yeah,
definitely. And there goes the force fields. They're going to be popped up. There's a very, very heavy sentry count. You can see the Stalkers are doing really well. Nice force fields, actually. But these Zealots are the ones getting absolutely mutilated. It's unfortunate for them. But it's going to drop Hero back.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think Hero wants to engage up until he gets that Colossus out, though. So he might have just been trying to buy some time. Not sure if he wanted to make that trade, though, because once he gets the Colossi out, all of those units become so much more powerful. With the Colossus doing the damage in the back, it's, you know, it's like right now he's meat shielding for a lot less damage than right now that he has 1 Colossus out.
Yeah.
So.
And I do want to say that Colossus is out now. Thermal Lance is being researched, but at the same time, look at the the supply limits, 185 to 133. However, the big problem is a huge round of roaches and hydras are actually pumped. Now 5 corruptors are on the way out, 6 corruptors as we speak, but that's going to basically supply cap him at this point, and it'll be actually really difficult for Violet to do a lot of damage, because I want you guys to realize that Colossus, Force Shields and Colossus are so powerful.
Now. But yeah, this is a really strong attack by Violet, but it's definitely kind of all-in-ish, especially because Hero has a third up. I mean, he has to hit when he hits his 200. I mean, there's not much else that he could have done, but maybe he could have gone like drops instead or something like that. I mean, as is, it's like, okay, I'm maxed. Like, his army is gonna get stronger, mine isn't. I kind of have to attack. So I don't know. I feel like Violet might have been expecting a 2-base push or something like that, or just for those or that mass air to pop out of nowhere. So this game looks really strange, and it looks kind of weird by Violet, and a little bit weak. But it's really not. It's just a lot of mind games that have been going on, and it's played to Hero's favor thus far, I think.
Yeah, but there are a lot of corruptors actually popping out here. 4 more corruptors in queue. Let's go ahead and look at the units tab. 8 corruptors in total. That's actually a really good proportion.
I love the positioning by Violet here. It's such good positioning. He's adding spines everywhere. So this is really nice play. He has to start pumping out those infestors now, and just infestor corruptor spine is gonna hold anything up until he can get birdlords up. So he's just gonna try and split the map. Don't attack! Don't!
Well,
I don't like this.
And all his archers are gonna get absolutely mutilated. I think he's actually screwed here. The Colossus will go down.
He's gonna kill all the Colossus.
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. But see, like, the spines might keep him safe as well.
Yeah. The thing is, this army composition was actually designed just to kill the Colossus. And you also always have sort of like a defensive tone to yourself, just because what you're trying to do is just exchange the Colossus, wait for the next round of roaches, and then push forward. But him actually trading like that and losing a lot more than he should have, it's going to actually bite him in the ass going into this stage. Because now, I mean, what's his corruptor count? It's very limited. Let's go ahead and check that out right now. Corruptor count is, okay, maybe not. 8 corruptors? That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, Hero's playing it really good though. Violet wants Hero to overextend himself, and look at that mass Hydra. So I can see Violet's plan. It's kind of brilliant actually. Like, he just maxed on Hydra circling because he knows he just took care of all the Colossi. So he was hoping that Hero would counterattack and that he could win one fight and take it from there. But it didn't happen. So
this Colossus, you know, for the time that it's actually out, actually does a ton of damage. Especially against those Zerglings, particularly because the Zerglings actually tank a lot of damage. There's a lot of overkill damage that you actually put on them, so instead of a Zergling having 35 hit points, they probably have something like 50 or even more sometimes. But now it's a mass Stalker army, and Stalkers, let me tell you, are actually really good against anything that the Zerg has if they don't have Infestors out in the field.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't mind a mothership, and there's already one on the way. I think that he should do some mass recalls and blink stalker play with this sort of play. He has so many stalkers, the map is split, there's gonna be spines in the middle. I feel like he has to start just sneaking stalkers around, preventing a 5th, preventing a 6th base, and using mass recall or something like that. That's what I'm guessing he's gonna do. That's what I want to see. That's what I would do if I was Protoss in this position. So, really nice play by both right now. There's a Birdlords.
Oh,
Violet is transitioning beautifully into this. I think I haven't been completely fair to him. I didn't see his plan there when he sacrificed an entire army. It was one of the least cost-efficient trades I've ever seen. Rather, if we look at units lost right now. Violet has lost like 4,000 more minerals than Hero has, but I never thought he'd remax off of Hydras there, and that was really clever. And now with the Birdlords out, Hero could be in a little bit of trouble for the first time in the game.
Probes are going in here, and they might do some damage. Just jokes, bro. Jokes. He's gonna blink forward, take out a couple of these Broodlords up here, but Violet looks like he's in a terrifying position. Oh, but the Void Ray, not the Void Ray, Mothership's going to come in the perfect time. And look at that, he's only 15 energy away from a very, very critical Vortex. If he can get this Vortex off, it'll be so advantageous.
Oh. Yeah, if he can, it really would be. Beautiful timing by Violet. I like the Warp Prism as well by Hero, the idea at least. And yeah, at this point, Hero is doing the right thing to morph those Archons and try to go for the toilet.
Oh.
And there's a failed dish toilet. Is that what he was trying to do? That's brilliant. He's just chasing away the Bridlers with the Stalkers.
And this is why you need Infestors in your army composition, because these Blink Stalkers are so wiping the floor.
Yeah, but it's not even that. Like, you know, the Hydras serve pretty much the same purpose. It's like, okay, I have Hydras. You can't come close to my Bridlers.
Yeah.
And Hero was just like so smart there. It was like, you know what? I have one Archon. I may not be able to toilet your Bridlers and kill them all, but I can toilet your Hydras and kill your Bridlers with my Stalkers. That was brilliant.
You know, one thing he could have done. One thing that I think Violet. Brilliant! Sweet, merciful crap! That was so amazing!
Thank you.
You're welcome. CatZ, this is why I love you, bro. But I think instead of actually backing up from there, he could have actually went into the toilet, man. Just go in there with the Broodlords. It's no big deal, right? Because the Archon count isn't that high. And that would have probably been better than isolating all of your units and then forcing them to obviously be picked off one at a time.
I think Violet's strategy in general is phenomenal, but as far as decision making, Hero is just so smart. He's just getting the better Violet, like thus far this series. Like, you know, in those little things that matter so much, Hero is just so spot on and just thinking on his feet. And Violet, again, like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Violet could have countered Hero's thought process and been like, I should just jump in there, like, you know. That would have been cool for sure.
Now, I do want to mention that Hero, he's being so patient. That's exactly what you want to do. Just wait until your Mothership has enough energy for the next round. And look at that. It's like the anti-time, and Violet might be actually pushing in here right when another round of Vortex is coming out here. That is so annoying for... Well, not annoying, I should say, but that's really rough, I think. And we're going to see it yet again. You can see the big Warpin coming in here, and the Vortex. There it is.
Yeah, this time just sectioning, is that a word? The Bridlers from the rest of his army.
Yeah.
So again, another brilliant way of using the Vortex. Hero just making the right decisions, like the right time, but still a lot of army left in there for Violet, and Hero doesn't really have like Colossi, and he just got Stormed, so that's gonna help out, but a lot of army still remaining for Violet, and this is probably the scariest time for Hero thus far.
Yeah, Hero losing a lot of those power-hitting units. Of course, his Mothership goes down. The Broodlords are still out because the Queen is actually over there. But you can see the economy for Violet is actually crumbling. He's only at 100 minerals right now, so good macro, but normally you do want to be banking at this point. The supplies are 108 to 140. There's the big blink on top of the Broodlords. The Broodlords are going to be targeted down. They go down immediately, but another reinforcing wave of Hydras and Roaches are out here.
Yeah, incredibly close game. Important to notice too, during all of this, Hero denied Violet's 6th base with a handful of Stalkers, so that was nice as well. And you know, supplies are pretty even. This is pretty much all on the line for Violet right now, because if he doesn't win here, and if he lets Hero stabilize, Hero's gonna have the better economy. You never want that as a cert for the Protoss to have a better economy. It's just so Violet has to reinforce, and I don't know where his army is right now.
Look at the patience from Hero. This is awesome. He just says, okay, take my natural. I don't care about it. It's not in a position where I can actually defend. But through all this time, he's just going to go ahead and start massing up, taking great position. He has these Blink Stalkers right in the middle that are catching a lot of these units, and he's just banking up in those Colossus. Now he's up to 2 Colossus, and this is very powerful, especially with the amount of Corruptors are out in the field. 2 Corruptors, there's 5 in the making as we speak, but the economy for Violet is actually dwindling at this point. He doesn't have a lot to actually work with. He doesn't have a lot of drones. Income tab showing 62 drones to 76 probes, and do remember, There's this one warp prism that's in the top right hand corner that just has not been used just yet.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, Violet playing really well there. And then Hero, that again with the decision making, like just like you were saying, he was just being so patient, just waiting till he had enough units. And Violet was just kind of like being like, hey dude, attack me, hey dude, attack me, let's trade a little bit right now, like, you know, I have the edge right now. Like, and Hero's like, nope, my economy's better, I'm the Zerg right now, you know, like I can wait for my reinforcements, and like I'm probably gonna end up having more than you to defend. So yeah, beautiful thinking by Hero, just identifying. He knows everything. He knows he denied that sixth, and he knows he has his sixth. Now he's gonna pick up the pool and go for the infestation pit. Nice pick off. Of course, the infestors. If you pick up the infestors, that's pretty big. You can see a couple infestors actually popping out here, but you know, there's one specific goal for both these players, and as you said, to take out that sixth space, or the mid-left and the mid-right. You can see the mid-left, Violet is still not put down his hatchery. The mid-right, of course, is starting to crank out those units, or rather those minerals, I should say. Another drop getting prepared over here in this mid-right-hand position with the warp prism. But in the meantime, there's just a huge mass in the middle of the map. Violet is trying to get to that max army, but you can see that his mineral count is suffering so badly. It's actually hard for him to get to you know, a maxed army continuously, just because he doesn't have that bank like Hero does. Yeah, he really needs to take that sixth base. I feel like he should even just reposition his spines and stop defending the bases on the top. Yes, all of his tech is there, but he can remake his tech. Ooh. Sorry, big storm drop. That was rough, especially on the gold expansion. Yep. Nice. We're nice. Prism with speed, bro. Good unit. Again, I think I think Violet needs to reposition those finds now. Ouch. Be back. Yeah, now Hero just doesn't want his probes anymore. No, he's actually attacking with them, trying to do a lot of damage, but he was unsuccessful. Unsuccessful at that. But you know, I think that Hero should start working towards carriers, or at least have the tech ready. That's like the only, or the most. Like if Violet had just waited and got a perfect unit composition, I feel like that's the easy one. Well, here we go. The last battle looks like Violet is losing his mid-left expansion. You can see that income tab just getting destroyed. And there's that Archon toilet that we see so many times. There's not much in the toilet. look at how many Broodlords there are, man. There's the big blink. They're just surrounding it, and finally the Archons are able to pop out of there. I think it was just roaches. Yeah, that was one of the worst Archon toilets I've ever seen. Too much complimenting Hero. There you go, Hero. And this is going to do it. So Violet is actually going to lose this. GG comes out. So a 2-0 win for Liquid Hero. That means Team Liquid will take the clan war. Congratulations to them. Team what an amazing, amazing. Team Liquid. Good stuff. Nice clan war. Excellent, excellent. And you know, we have to thank probably the best Hispanic-speaking person. Oh. It is, of course, CatZ. CatZ, what did you think about that match? What do you think about everything in that match? It was really well played by both players. It is not often that I say, Violet, that was a mistake, and then I see something else happen. You know, that was actually pretty well thought out by Violet. The whole Corruptor into Mass Hydraling Remax. Unfortunately for him, Hero was a little bit too smart and he didn't bite into it. You know, it was like Violet was like, okay, here's my army, take it and then counterattack. And Hero was like, okay, I'll take your army and then I won't counterattack. You know? Yeah. Hero a little bit too smart, but Violet's thought process there was great. I think, and both players played amazingly, and yeah, Hero just got the better on the decision making a few times.
Definitely, and I loved it. I mean, as you said, there was a lot of mind games in terms of army composition that went on there. It's like, what do you think I'm going to max in? What do you think I'm going to max in? And Hero continuously making the best decisions, even coming down to the last Archon toilet. That was amazing. Amazing. But yeah, congratulations, Team Liquid. You guys are awesome. You guys are up 4-1 now. Of course, Team Empire loses their first clan war in the NASTL, so they are mortal, ladies and gentlemen. They are mortal. But that being said, that is going to do it. So, CatZ, thank you once again for coming on to the NASL program and sharing your wisdom. Do you have any shout-outs before we end this?
Please visit complexitygaming.com and check out our sponsors. Cubad and PNY, Sound Blaster, first and foremost, even though I named it third. And shut up, Andre. I'm not great at this, okay? But yeah. Thank you for watching, and check out my stream too. And I do a lot of commentary sometimes, and my Twitter is _CatZ. And I steal this from In Control. I learned this from In Control. And if you go to events, please come see me. I'm friendly, and I like to hang out with my fans.
You are a liar. You are the least friendly person.
You know I'm not. Are you kidding me? I'm pretty friendly.
All right, well,
pretty friendly.
CatZ, thank you so much for actually coming on to the show, and great to have you. That's going to do it, though. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this clan war. We're going to have another clan war actually tomorrow, the NASL and the NASL Sunday show match, so definitely tune into that. Also, I want to talk a little about what we're actually doing behind the scenes, a lot of fun work. The first thing is going to be the AZO monitor giveaway, and if you don't know about this already, go over to facebook.com/AZOUSA and twitter.com/AZOUSA. Tweet at them, like them, and follow them. Do whatever you can, and you will actually be entered into our running to win that beautiful AZO monitor signed by all your favorite people at the NASL Season 2. Also, we want to talk about the NSQ that's going on. Well, it finished this week, but you can catch it next week as well. It is the NASL Season 3 qualifiers, February 9th, March to March 3rd. Single elimination bracket, $1,000 prize pool, and 8 qualify for the NASL Season 3. What does that mean? Well, the NASL Season 3 will have 3 different big changes that we're incorporating. It is number 1, we're going live. So that's going to be awesome, awesome, awesome. So much awesome sauce in there. Number 2 is going to be that all expenses will be paid to all the people that qualify for the finals. Last but not least, we also have money on the line for every single one of these matches. So they're all going to put their best into this, and we're going to see a lot of great games. Also, I do want to talk about our YouTube account, youtube.com/NAStarLeague. You can find out any of the matches that you might have missed. If you want to see that sexy beast, CatZ, again, you can go check him out on NASL VODs, which is, again, on YouTube, youtube.com/NAStarLeague. And you can also find me on Twitter and Facebook. I'm twitter.com/Gretorp and facebook.com/GretorpTV. Someone took Gretorp. I cannot believe that. Unacceptable. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me today. Catch me tomorrow, where I will be casting the NASTL between Mouse and Team FXO. Big match. Can't wait for it, but catch me there. Also catch me at the NASL Sunday show match, where it's Demaga up against the ever how do I say this? Ever so amazing. Yeah, that's okay. Ever so amazing JYP. Definitely catch that. But that's going to do it for me today. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll catch you tomorrow.